Gene editing is tested in a human for the very first time. Fire destroys the tomb of David's son Absalom, and a mysterious stone monument bigger than Stonehenge discovered in Kazakhstan. It's SkyWatch TV for Thursday, November 17th, 2016. I'm Derek Gilbert. First, wildfires spread across the American South. More than 1,000 people evacuated in North Carolina ahead of the Party Rock fire. The communities of Lake Lure, Chimney Rock, Bat Cave, and Rumbling Bald Resort had to leave in advance of the flames. The Party Rock fires now covered about 3,500 acres as of Monday night. The largest wildfire in the South has burned more than 23,000 acres in the mountains of North Georgia. The blaze is only 30% contained as of Wednesday morning. It's putting off so much smoke that city officials in Atlanta have issued a code red air quality alert for the first time since 2012. My sister lives in Greenville, South Carolina. You can see on the map is a little ways away from these fires. Says that smoke on the wind is making the air hazy in the Greenville area, and they can smell the smoke inside her office building. Fires destroyed two ancient tombs in Jerusalem's Old City last Friday. One of them, the tomb of Absalom. You remember the famous line from the Old Testament, "Absalom, my son, son of King David." These tombs located opposite the Temple Mount, close to the tomb of Jehoshaphat. Police are investigating. It is believed that arsonists are to blame for the fires. Here in the U.S., the House of Representatives overwhelmingly voted Wednesday to block the sale of aircraft from Boeing to the government of Iran. The sale was for civilian aircraft, but Iran has a history of taking civilian aircraft and repurposing them for their air force. The Obama administration had said Monday it would veto the bill. But this raises the question, will the Trump administration try to junk the Iran nuclear deal? Throughout the campaign, Mr. Trump said he planned to dismantle what he called the disastrous deal. Now, because of the way it was put together by the Obama administration, see, they classified it as an administrative framework rather than a treaty, which meant that unlike treaties, which the Constitution says have to be approved by a 2/3 majority in the Senate, this only needed the president to agree to it. But of course, that means that the next president could withdraw from it without congressional approval as well. Now, there'd be some implications to some of our allies in Europe who are doing business with Iran. So we'll wait and see exactly what happens. And we told you yesterday that Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu seems delighted that his friend, Donald Trump, that's what he called him in the video anyway, has been elected president of the United States. Seems that Mr. Trump has already invited Mr. Netanyahu and his wife to Washington for a visit. They've already spoken by phone. Prime Minister Netanyahu said he and his wife are excited to visit the incoming commander-in-chief and his wife, Melania. In Iraq, the battle for Mosul continues. Iraqi government troops reportedly about a third of the way into the eastern part of the city of Mosul. Fighting continues there. In Syria, one of the consequences of the ongoing civil war, possible famine. Food production in Syria has dropped to an all-time low this year, according to a report from the United Nations. The country this year has produced about 1.5 million metric tons of wheat. That's less than half the average produced by Syria before the civil war began. The country faces a shortfall of nearly 840,000 metric tons. Coming up, a court orders the removal of the 10 Commandments from a city hall in New Mexico, and North Korea begs China, stop calling Kim Jong-un fat. That's ahead on SkyWatch TV.
Coming exclusively from SkyWatch TV for a very limited time starting December 6, 2016. When you purchase the new 3-book special investigative research collection, Abaddon Ascending, Final Fire, and the Sheerith Imperative from SkyWatchTV.com, you'll receive the largest giveaway in SkyWatch TV history. An unprecedented value of over $400 in free books, DVDs, audio files, and the never-before-released data DVD library from Dr. Michael Lake on The Sheerith Imperative, which includes 56 Christian classic works on PDF. All 28 episodes in Dr. Michael Lake's Understanding the Kingdom audio series. The latest version of Eastward for Windows. The 3-part Into the Multiverse television series where Josh Peck interviews Dr. Michael Lake on the Sheerith Imperative. And nearly 3 hours of bonus interviews on video with Dr. Lake on the Sharpening Report. For your library or to give away as gifts, Also included in this biggest giveaway in SkyWatch TV history are Josh Peck's full-length 2016 DVD presentations, The Quantum Future and Extra-Dimensional UFOs. Dr. Michael Lake's full-length 2016 DVD presentations, Jericho, The Anatomy of a Stronghold and The Shinar Directive. The new 5-part SkyWatch TV special investigative report on the books, Abaddon Ascending, Final Fire, and The Sheerith Imperative. But that's not all. You'll also receive the new Best of SkyWatch Television on DVD, over 5.5 hours of the most popular episodes in SkyWatch TV history. Travel through the multiverse on the new Best of Into the Multiverse on DVD. Over 5 hours of audio with Josh Peck on the coming Technocalypse. The best-selling book, The Final Roman Emperor. An incredible 5-year subscription to the SkyWatch magazine. 2 brand new free gift books. And the never-before-released data DVD library from Dr. Michael Lake on The Sheerith Imperative. For your library or to give away as gifts. An unprecedented value of over $400 in never-before-offered free products. This is the biggest giveaway in SkyWatch TV history, and it's yours absolutely free when you purchase the new 3-book special investigative research collection, Abaddon Ascending, Final Fire, and the Sheerith Imperative for only $39.95 plus shipping from SkyWatchTV.com, beginning December 6, 2016. But be advised, this astonishing promotion is limited to first come, first serve while supplies last. So it's urgent that beginning December 6, 2016, you place your order for the new 3-book special investigative research collection. This offer is on a limited time basis and will end without notification. So be sure to visit SkyWatchTV.com to follow the updates. In the countdown to the biggest giveaway in SkyWatch TV history, the unprecedented value of over $400 in never-before-offered free products while supplies last. For more details, log on to SkyWatchTV.com.
What lies beneath the mountains of Switzerland? Perhaps only the officials at CERN know, but Tom Horn and Josh Peck perhaps have uncovered some of those secrets. They discuss it and discuss their new book, Abaddon Ascending, that is forthcoming from Defender Publishing. That's this week's program on SkyWatch TV. For a complete schedule listing of SkyWatch TV on a station near you, log on to skywatchtv.com/channels or get yourself a Roku box. Watch it on demand beginning every Monday morning on SkyWatch TV channel on Roku. In Peru, 2 volcanoes have erupted simultaneously, and that's the first time that has ever happened in Peru. The Sabancaya and Ubinas volcanoes, please forgive my pronunciation, are located about 60 miles apart. They have different magma chambers, but they are simultaneously erupting, sending clouds of ash and gas into the atmosphere. In New Mexico, a court has upheld a lower court order, actually an appeals court has upheld a lower court ruling regarding the city of Bloomfield, New Mexico. The city's been ordered to remove a monument of the 10 Commandments from the grounds of City Hall. 3 judges of the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals found that the display is an unconstitutional endorsement of Christianity. The city claims the monument is just there for historic purposes, and besides, it was paid for with private funds. The FBI is using a new tool called Data Miner, described by analysts as Twitter's raw fire hose of data to track criminals and terror groups. But of course, they're doing it without a warrant. Data Miner allows the Bureau to search the complete Twitter data stream in near real time, using customizable filters to search for certain keywords or users. Now, it's no surprise that one of the early investors in Data Miner was a company called In-Q-Tel. You see, In-Q-Tel is the venture capital firm owned by the Central Intelligence Agency. It invests in new technologies and companies that will offer a return to the intelligence community and its mission within about 18 months. In-Q-Tel, also an early investor in, or people connected to In-Q-Tel in the intelligence community, early investors in Facebook. Just a reminder, social media, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Google+, whatever, allows the intelligence community to know a lot more about you than you would ever imagine. And we're volunteering all of this information to them. This is a big story, something we will talk about more tomorrow on Sci Friday. Genetic research has crossed the Rubicon. CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing tested in a human for the very first time. On October 28th, a Chinese group became the first to inject a person with cells edited using CRISPR-Cas9. It's part of a clinical trial. The patient suffers from an aggressive form of lung cancer. But this will probably jumpstart the race to get gene-edited cells into clinics around the world. The controversy about CRISPR-Cas9 is that the technique can be used to make genetic changes in the germline. In other words, changes that can be passed down to future generations, resulting in a new race, perhaps, of genetically modified humans. This story is only just beginning to register. A new beauty trend that may erase wrinkles and turn your stomach at the same time, smearing your face with blood. Dr. Barbara Sturm, an orthopedic doctor from Germany known for inventing the so-called vampire facial, spreading a layer of the patient's plasma onto the face and then pushing it deeper into the skin with needles, is rolling out a new face cream, $950 per jar, called MC1. It's infused with proteins from each user's blood. That $950 doesn't include the cost to fly to Germany to meet with the doctor and have her draw your blood. Frankly, this reminds me of the story of Elizabeth Bathory, who was a member of the nobility, a countess in Hungary in the late 16th and early 17th centuries. She holds the Guinness World Record as the world's most prolific female serial killer in history. She was accused of torturing and killing hundreds of young girls in Hungary between 1585 and 1609. One of the stories that has come out about Elizabeth Bathory over the years is the claim that she bathed in the blood of virgins to maintain her youthful looks. Now, the accuracy of that story is open to question. None of the witnesses at her trial mentioned anything like that, but still, the idea of using blood as a facial cream, not just gross, there's something deeply wrong with that. A mysterious stone monument found in Kazakhstan has got archaeologists all excited. It's way bigger than Stonehenge, 300 acres. That's like 200 football fields, American football fields for you foreign viewers. Many of these stone slabs, part of this monument, range from 13 to 79 feet tall, covered with decorations of weapons and creatures. Scientists or archaeologists have dated it to about 500 AD. That's toward the end of the fall of the Western Roman Empire, about the time of the Huns. In fact, the Huns might be the ones who created this. It was discovered in 2010 when a guy with a metal detector found bits of a silver saddle and a few other artifacts. Archaeologists went back to the site to check it out, found these slabs sticking out of the ground. And finally, officials in North Korea are literally begging their Chinese counterparts to stop calling Kim Jong-un fat. See, the media in China has taken to calling North Korea's dear leader names. They've given him nicknames such as Jin San Pang, Jin San Fei, and Jin Pan Pang, which translated roughly means Kim Fatty III, Kim Abundant III, and Kim Fat Fatty. Well, Kim has gained about 88 pounds over the last 5 years that he's been in power. Apparently, he has a taste for whiskey, scallops, and Swiss cheese. But according to a newspaper in Hong Kong, North Korean officials are concerned that heads will roll, literally, if their dear leader discovers his unflattering nicknames. Visit us online at skywatchtv.com. You'll find the links to our social media sites there, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You'll find me online at derekpgilbert.com. Thank you for watching as we keep watch. Tomorrow, Sci Friday. Until then, I'm Derek Gilbert, and this is SkyWatch TV.
Many ancient prophets foresaw Abaddon rising from the underworld in this very age. The satanic human sacrifice by CERN employees in front of the god Shiva was called parody. But all occult masters understand that symbolism was a powerful invitation for a doorway to be opened at CERN.
The secret origins of CERN are nefarious to the core.
Sergio Bertolucci, the science director at CERN, admits that they're trying to open a doorway to a parallel reality, and they hope that something, unknown unknowns he calls them, will come through it. And CERN was built right over Apolliacum, where the ancients believed the doorway to Abaddon and the bottomless pit exists.
Is the bottomless pit from Revelation chapter 9 about to open? The biggest and most secretive investigation ever is set to be published, disclosing what no report has done before in Abaddon Ascending.
Technology today is being developed so that we can communicate with extra-dimensional entities.
The ancient conspiracy at the center of CERN's most secretive mission. But how will God's people, the remnant, prevail over the principalities of darkness during the final showdown between heaven and hell? Though hell may have its directive, heaven has its imperative. Increasing evidence from around the globe of miracles, healings, and prophetic visions indicate that God is already raising up an army of believers for the greatest awakening yet. Coming this December, internationally acclaimed best-selling authors and researchers Dr. Thomas Horn, author and researcher of quantum physics Josh Peck, college president Dr. Michael Lake, investigative researcher Reverend Donna Howell, and the host of Southwest Radio Ministries, Dr. Larry Spargimino. A research finale so huge and important it had to be published in a new 3-book collection. Abaddon Ascending. The ancient conspiracy at the center of CERN's most secretive mission. The Shirith Imperative. Empowering the remnant to overcome the gates of hell.
He always has a plan. He's playing chess while the devil's playing checkers.
Final Fire. Is the next great awakening right around the corner?
There are signs all around the world right now that we are on the cusp of the next great spiritual awakening.
There is revival breaking out now where there has never been the faith.
This 3-book collection available December 6, 2016. For more details, log on to SkyWatchTV.com.